Hello! Surprise. I'm in your walls. It's Wednesday. And as always, the captions hate me. Hello! Happy Wednesday! Hello Twitch, hello YouTube VOD. I have been practicing doing some there we go. I've been doing some practice in the Philippines and most of this afternoon, and I said, why the hell not jump on stream? I'm not doing anything. And also, I never stream like midday, and I do think that that might impact my ability to just abilities in general when I am playing. And so I figured maybe it would be an interesting experiment. And also see if people like a midday stream. I don't know. I always say I'm like, ideally I'd be streaming like 3 times a week, but I just am tired. And I forget or am just sleepy or just am not. I'm not streaming multiple times a week, so I figured if I had the inclination to, I should grab it while I had it. But hello. Surprise stream, yes. Unexpected stream. Hello. Another person for your women who played GeoGuessr list. Bootspinoza. Haven't seen other streams. I only know about them because they were in the Stratford Will stream earlier. I mentioned they stream too. Amazing. Thank you. Adding to the list. Which is here. Excellent. Let me make sure I can spell that right. Bootspinoza. Anyways, probably gonna do a little bit of practice map, a little bit of maybe duel. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I don't know anything about anything. But I have been practicing my Philippines, which is really exciting, and I'm still not that great at it. I usually beef at least one round, but I have them set for like daily challenge style. Where did alphabet? I have it set for daily challenge style, so I normally do 3 minutes. Why does this say no time limit? Anyways, I've been doing 3 minutes-ish. And I've been doing okay. I would like to get better at Philippines. I mean, already what I've done. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there because I was reading their jeepney. It's like, is that supposed to be a play on journey and like a jeep? Or is that a word I just don't know? Anyways, Sachigirl, I haven't jumped on. Hey, thanks. As someone in Europe, I definitely appreciate a stream that isn't like 4 a.m. That's fair. That is fair. I would like to stream more. You watched? I am stream. Good morning. You've been to any countries you've geoguessed? As in like just the country? Like done like map style? I don't know. I mean, I've done the United States, but I don't think I've been to a few countries in Europe. And I don't think I've done any specific like Europe specific country practicing. Maybe I should because I've like been there, but have you traveled in person to say the Philippines? I have not ever been to the Philippines. I've never been to I've not been anywhere in Asia. I haven't been to Oceania or Asia at all. Been to the Americas. Never South America. I've been to Central America, North America, obviously. Been to Europe. I've been to the Arctic Circle. Iceland is Europe, even if it's not on the mainland, right? Yeah. Been to Iceland. Yeah, no. Pretty cool. Jeepney was your father. Amazing. Jeepney is apparently a type of bus in the Philippines. It's a type of car that is unique to the Philippines. That makes more sense. I couldn't figure out. I was like, is it? I don't get the pun if it's a pun. It's not. It's a word. Amazing. Thank you. Have you been to Alaska? I have not been to Alaska, but one of my childhood best friends, her parents were separated, and half her family lived in Alaska and half them lived down in Minnesota. And so she'd spend her summers in Alaska. We always said we'd go, and we never did. I'd love to at some point, but I have not, sadly. The Arctic, yeah. I was in Svalbard for a week, 2 weeks in like 2016 for a college class, actually. And it was a great time. I love it there. I would love an excuse to go back, but it was kind of miserable to get there. I think we were on planes for like 24 hours. It was a painful journey. It was really hard. I'm sure there were probably slightly more direct ways to get there. But yeah, it was, I'm sure I've talked about this on stream before, but the flights were Minneapolis to Newark, Newark to Oslo, Oslo to Tromsø, Tromsø to Svalbard in one go. And then we went, a week or two later, we went, well, Tromsø to Longyearbyen. Longyearbyen is the city. And then we went Longyearbyen to Tromsø, Tromsø to Oslo, Oslo to Reykjavik. And then we spent a week or two in Iceland. And then to get home, we went Reykjavik to Copenhagen. We went backwards. Copenhagen to Newark, Newark to Minneapolis. In like 2 to 4 weeks, we were on 10 planes. Oh, it was so painful. It was really hard. My body hurt so bad, and I have some inner ear issues. I had my eardrum ruptured when I was a kid. So every once in a while I'll have ear issues. Oh, it felt like sorry, this is kind of gross. It felt like there was like cellophane crinkling inside my ear. Like I was in a lot of pain. It sucked really bad. But it was a lot. It was a lot of travel. I would not have changed anything. I'm so glad I went. I would love to get to go back. That trip is hard though. That trip is hard. Have you been to nearly all 50 states? I don't know. I think I'm sub 20 still, as far as states in the US. I had a list at one point. I've mostly in the Midwest. Yeah, there are still quite a few states I haven't been to. I mean, I guess maybe maybe it's 20-ish. But I don't think I'm at half even yet. Are you studying the great poets of Svalbard? We talked a little bit about like people who had like worked and made creative stuff up there, but I was up there for a comics class actually. I majored in comic art in college, which I feel like it doesn't come up on stream unless I'm talking about my notebook. But yeah, I went to school for comics, entertainment design with a concentration in comics and sequential art, which is a mouthful of a degree. And they did offer a summer course where we got to get some comics credits in the Arctic Circle. And I said, yes, please. So I got to do that. It was very, very cool. Oslo, Tromsø, Svalbard sounds plausible. Yeah, it was a lot of plane hopping. Yeah, it was just one of my comics classes. I looked into going to Tromsø at one point. I would have to change in Oslo. Yeah. It seems really like, I mean, it's further north than I think I even expect it to be. Like, obviously you're headed towards the Arctic Circle. It's pretty north, but I think in my mind, Tromsø isn't so far isolated, but like it really is up there. Norway's just a fucking long ass country. It was mostly digital, like InDesign. No, we did, so like the course was the whole summer, but the travel was only like a month. But we went and we had to do, okay, this is maybe for another time. If I can remember where it is. Oh, I might actually know where it is. We had we had to get a sketchbook, watercolor sketchbook, and part of our assignment was to like draw things we saw. And we had to do like studies and sketches and a lot of watercolor. We were primarily watercolor while we were there, pencil and watercolor. A little bit of ink if you wanted. But I still have that sketchbook. It is water damaged to fucking hell and back. So we were caught in so much weird weather. So it's kind of like, it's got like tape around like the edges and stuff. It's like barely held together. But no, I love that thing. That would be a fun thing to show on stream at some point. I'll try to look for it. I think I know where it is. Yeah, I can try to show that off because it's a travel journal. But we had to do a lot of like just basically drawing and like ideating and like practice and like format stuff while we were there. And then we came back and the rest of the summer was writing and drawing a couple of comics. One was autobiographical and one was fiction. And it was like, I don't know, 6 pages or something, 6 to 8 pages. I don't remember what the exact number was. But we drew all those by hand too. And then we digitized them afterwards. So drew all of them, painted all of them, scanned it, and then I did all of the text, I think, afterwards. I think I did all my text digitally. But no, it was mostly all traditional work. Sorry if I'm distracted from game. Whatever. I normally spend like 15 minutes at the top fucking around, and I love talking about Svalbard. I don't get a chance to talk about very much, so it's exciting. It's fun and cool, and I love travel, and I love the world, and I love Svalbard. I love the Arctic Circle. I've got a little mug. It's like a tin mug that says Svalbard and like 70 whatever degrees north, which I think is quite fun. Yeah. Oh my God, I forgot. I have a setup for music now that we're not using. I forgot I had the subscription to this this music shit that I'm allowed to play on stream. Okay, hopefully this won't be too loud. If it is, let me know and we'll change it. Or if you can even hear it at all. That might be kind of quiet. Because I found that I get really sleepy. The GeoGuessr music, I love, but if it's not duels, the the like solo play music makes me really tired. And so I put together a kind of like more like upbeat music from Epidemic Sound because I have a subscription. I'm like, why am I not using it in streams? It's because I don't plan ahead and I don't prep stuff. But let me know if you can hear that at all. How was the food? It was good. I don't remember anything like we never. There wasn't too much that I like didn't recognize. Very standard, like, I don't know, open face, carb, meat, cheese, like breakfast stuff. Did a lot of vegetables, a lot of like fresh fruit and stuff. We were on a boat. Oh my God. They offered us to try to eat whale. I was like, what? I didn't know you could do that, but I guess there's like certain avenues in which that is legal, and that you can do that. And they had some, and I was like, well, I would never order it unprompted, but being like, I have to try whale. It kind of just tasted like if beef came from the ocean. But I had we got to eat like a bite of it. And that was fascinating. It was crazy. GeoGuessr players love hearing about places too. So, right. I just, I love to talk about it. People like to hear about it. Norway and Iceland love whale. Yeah. Yeah, and Svalbard is what's it called? Territory of Norway. Hello, hi, welcome. You have to defeat the whale in a 1v1 fist fight in order to legally eat it. Yeah, honestly, you should. You should have to. Ocean beef, sea cow. So true. Okay. We're gonna play. Can you tell me if you can hear this music playing or not? I can hear it, but I don't know if you can. I'm literally just gonna chill until I know. Dineb thought, hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome. You can't. Oh, I want you guys to be able to hear I set up this playlist specifically. Okay, no, it's fine. Here we go. There's that. Oh, I got another alert sound. But nothing came in my You hear nothing. Okay. Can only hear the sea cow screaming for mercy. Amazing. Good, good. Hello. Hi. If somebody else just followed, hi. Hello, welcome. I'm not getting an alert for some reason. Okay, I've turned it up. It is low volume, but because I don't want to blow anybody's ears out. How's that? Is that anything? It might be too loud. That's good, you can hear it? Yeah. I saw your notebook reel and followed. Hey, yeah, welcome. Hello, hello. Hi, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you checking out the stream. You're still getting set up because I love to chat. And also I have music now, which is exciting for me. The thing is that I need to make it so that it's not too loud for me to be able to focus. Oh, there we go. I can just do this. Okay, okay, okay. Let me know if any sound needs adjusting at any point, and we will jump right in. So, I want to practice the Philippines. I've been reading some stuff about it, and I want to get a good feel for like, because I want to make a notebook page about the Philippines. I want to know like what's relevant. I have some stuff. I have some things that I like have been looking at and have been trying to absorb. But I just want to get a feel for the map before I move on to actually putting pen to paper. So we're just gonna do this daily challenge style, 3-minute rounds, and I'm just gonna see what I can do. This was my high score from earlier today was 18.9. So let me see if I can beat that. I'm getting better. Oh, I forgot I gotta turn this shit off. Okay. No volume, please. Resume game. And I also, this is one in which, this is like a scenario because we're not going back against anybody. If I miss something that is like useful, we're gonna talk about it because I would like to know. And we have to put the time limit on because otherwise I will never stop. I will never stop looking. I will just keep clicking around until I find what I want. And so we have to put a time limit on it. Okay. So what I've been looking at recently, besides the fact that I just need to get better about where cities and stuff are located, is the there's not on that one. The like abbreviations on the poles and trying to like place them because I know they're not consistent. So, but just basically trying to get okay at discerning what they mean with multiple factors. I already kind of knew area codes, which are useful when you can come across local ones. But mostly they're mobile numbers. And then the other thing was trying to spot license plates on motorcycles is the word I was looking for. Which is and isn't helpful in the sense that I like can't remember all the time. Hi! E, are you at work? Do you want to join? Do you want to come hang out while we learn the Philippines? I didn't tell E I was going live because he is an adult with a real job. And I do this for a living. I'm learning. I have been sending E updates. About my progress, so I have found absolutely nothing at this point. Oh wait, come back. Cebu, okay, I can work with that. Work with Cebu. Pina Mungajan. Which, okay, so the thing that I need to look up and have not, Gahan? That feels like maybe like an American Google person did a bad job at translating. That feels like maybe it's it. Huh? Yay! Okay, that's a good start. I'll take that. You're at work, sadly? That's fucked up. You should quit your job and come play GeoGuessr with me. The license plate in theory could be helpful, but they're hard to see while playing. Exactly. That's like the thing that they have been helpful, but more often than not, they confuse me. So I want to figure out how much Isabella's up here, isn't it? Like how much time I should and spend time on them. Because at this point, it's like been like 50-50 enough that I'm like, I can't disregard them entirely, but I also don't want to spend like too much effort on them. So like this, that tells me theoretically Mindoro or Palawan. Maybe, if that's orange. If it's red, then we're somewhere the fuck up here. But I don't know. That's the thing. So like, it's like sort of. I know I'm not in the south half of the Philippines, which I guess could be helpful. It is. It's helpful to narrow down, but it's still like, it's like not exact. Right. So we'll see. I do have some fun mnemonics that I've been trying to remember. Because obviously, because the ones that are like the way that they have mentioned it on like Plonket is that, and I think learnable meta too, if the color strip is at the top, you're in the top half of the country. If the color strip is at the bottom, you're in the bottom half of the country, and each kind of section has colors associated with it. I have been tricked before, but I don't know if it's because I misread what the color was, or because somebody just had their bike in a different area, which feels possible, but also like less likely. More likely that I misread the color because islands, I memorize the colors, but I know the thing about the color on top and on bottom. Like, that was the primary thing that I wanted to have, because that just feels significantly more reliable than trying to discern a color. However, I just don't know. I just don't have enough experience with it. I've played like 3 or 4 rounds of 5 here. The other thing is that I'm trying to figure out if I want to spend time on is the tuk-tuks. Because the things that I try most to, like, I actually have no idea where we are. I'm gonna pretend it's orange and we're gonna go Mindoro. The things that I try to focus on first in a country are things that are like, it was red. It was not orange, it was red. I gotta figure that out too. The things when I first learn in a country that I really want to lock in on are the things that are, I guess, huge quotes, indisputable. And that's kind of dramatic, but like things that are not and or combinations of. And the tuk-tuks are very heavily combination styles. So like there's big sections that have this or this or this, and those also exist in other places. And so I am less inclined to like spend a lot of time on them. Homeless Ben, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Thanks for hanging out. I'm like less inclined to want to spend time on those yet, so otherwise I confuse myself, which I have done a lot on other maps. And so, but I still want to know them. And so, paying more attention to them while I'm playing and like trying to figure out, again, if that's something I want to spend time on. Palisade City. I don't know you. Oh shit, I forgot I was gonna ask after each round if I got it wrong, is there something that could have helped me? Because that's what we're doing here. Well, that says CEB, which could be Cebu. Could just be in Cebu. was that? What did that say? Okay, it does say Cebu City. What did I look at that had a name on it? Oh, you should go. Talisay? Is there a Talisay in Cebu? Who's to say? Alabama? Maybe? Also the Philippines. Oh, it is! It is! Yay! Okay, we're just gonna send that. That's close enough. Oh, it was way for. Oh, I should have just stayed where I was. That works. Yeah, Cebu City is its own city, but one thing I looked at just said Cebu, and then the next one said Cebu City. Yeah, okay. Sweet. Okay, that one we got there. I'm so excited to have music, because I love the GeoGuessr music. I said this already, that the solo music makes me sleepy. Ooh, these... No, just kidding. Those look like something else. Wait, what? Is that the Hulk? Wait. No, come on, I want to read it! What does it say? It's probably the name of the place, right? But it's Hulk. With like a giraffe. Hold on. I gotta take a screenshot of that. Like a giraffe thing. I love it. I love it. You were looking for Talisay City in the area where the map said Cebu City, though. I was wondering if it was like a neighborhood, or like a village inside of, because that has been happening to me a lot, where I'm like looking for a thing that I'm like, oh, it doesn't exist, and then it doesn't exist in the area that I think it is, and then when the map zooms in, it's like, oh yeah, it was like literally inside of the major city. That's what I thought. That's what I thought I was looking at, but was not. Okay, wait, I had a question and then I lost it. Barangay is not the city name, right? That's gonna be the smaller text. Can't do that. Right, like if I'm looking, like, are these barangay? Right, like the smaller caps, smaller division than a city. Okay, that's what I was wondering. I was like, I can never figure out what the split was. But then there's like the bigger text that's not the regular text. I'm so confused by the map labeling in the Philippines, because there's like 4 levels of text, and I gotta figure this shit out. Okay, wait, okay, so then is barangay the bigger small text or the smaller small text? That's what I want to know. Or are they all the same and then the bigger ones are just, oh fuck, I did not look at all where we were. I have no clue. When in doubt, I go to Penne. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay, no, it was not. It was way up top. Okay, so San Juan. They're all barangays, just some of them are bigger for unknowable reasons. Okay. Excellent. That's helpful. So the camel case is like a city or a town. The smaller caps is barangays within them. Yeah, okay. It's how some cities have bigger text than others. They're just a more substantial or noteworthy barangay. Okay. The map labeling has more size with the size of town than type. Cool. Okay. stunning. And then I know that italic is like landmass name, like the island. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I did badly on this one. Oh my god, I was here. I just had this drop. And now I know where you are. I can't remember if this one was actually in Zamboanga or if this was in the, like, region. I gotta look around a little bit. Well, it does say Zamboanga City, so you'd think. Santa Maria, which does exist here. Okay, we're not 5K right now. Yay! That might have been one of the jeepneys. Oh my, okay, wait, actually, let's look it up. I do have to look at a picture now. Yes! Amazing. Oh, I'm obsessed. Oh, I love that. Okay, all right, they were right for that. Oh, these are so good. Yeah, dude. I love this. Oh, man. That's so cool. Okay. Ugh. Well, I did get 72 points on one round, so I can imagine why that didn't go well. And I had the 400-point one. Okay, we're going again. And then we'll maybe duel. Unsure yet. We've mostly just been talking, so let's see if we can find something. Shocking how studying might go better when I do it on my own, but I thought it would be fun to stream. And also, again, streaming midday. I may have energy for longer. At least you'd hope. I'm a very sleepy person. I don't know if you've all gathered this about me. Okay. Let's say Occidental. Okay. So, okay. Question. Do we know Occidental, is that like the island? Because I assume... Is it Mindanao? Yeah. This is the person who deals these, so I don't know if this is exactly where we are, but... San Jose... A province name? Is that not the island? Mindanao? Okay. Maybe we'll wait on that then. I'll look that up. Easier to learn from other people when streaming. This is true. It's why I like streaming so much. Like y'all teach me so much cool shit. Yeah, I think it is Mindanao, but I don't know what I've seen Occidental a bunch recently. SJ, okay, San Jose. X, what do we think? I don't know the provinces yet. Occidental has west and Oriental has east. Okay, I did wonder if that was the case because, or not even that. I was wondering if it was east also, but that is good to know. Okay. West Mindanao. How west? Because this is still, we'll probably say Zamboanga, because I've gotten Zamboanga drops like all the way up here. Am I missing it? Is it on here and I just can't see it? Okay! Did it say? It probably said Mindoro. It probably said Mindoro. Fuck! I forgot they had the same. Yeah, that one is on me. That was on me. I assumed. I shouldn't have assumed. Oh, fuck. Okay, so here's where I get fucked up, is when we're kind of in the middle of nowhere. Another island start, right? Yeah, another island starting in the same letters. Ugh. I was so confident in Mindanao. So, Occidental. West. That is super helpful. Again, these are all things that I'm like, oh, I should look that up, and then I forgot. But now you're all here, and so I can ask you. Okay. Also, for folks who have played or are, you know, comfortable enough with the Philippines and GeoGuessr, how useful is learning tuk-tuks? Or are there just like a few that you should know? I just remember that Orient equals East and Occident is opposite of Orient. I like it. I like it. That'll stick easy, I think. I also am shit at telling when something is a farm. This I do know. I think is mostly down here, right? I think. That weave pattern. Yeah, I'm so bad at telling when something is like intentionally planted versus like not, you know. Comes easily to me because we use these words in Portuguese. Oh, different. That's really cool. Language is so cool. Speaking Portuguese is cheating. Extremely funny. What if they added that to their list of no cheating, no Googling is allowed, and no knowing Portuguese? These are our terms as GeoGuessr officials. Okay, so we are not as rural as I thought we were. This looks quite large. Oh, fuck. Okay. I don't know where we are. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I'm not. It goes up kind of halfway, I think. Lemon-Twist resubscribed for 75 months! That's crazy! That's so many months. Thank you! You're streaming and I'm awake at the same time. Is this a record? It might be. I am not very Europe-friendly as stream times. But we're gonna see... We're just gonna see how I feel about it. I want to stream more. I was saying it earlier, I would love to stream some more. I have no idea if I will be able to keep it up, but I would love to stream more during the week. Tarlac like Tarlac? Tarlac City? Montessori school? I went to Montessori school for like 2 years. Don't remember much of it. I was very small. My teacher was named Miss Kate. Oh my god, I got another ding. If you followed me, I'm sorry it's not showing. I know you guys don't hear the ding, but I do. It's for me. Otherwise, I will never look. I'm not sure if maybe it's just giving me duplicates. Because that was happening earlier. Some maps used to have east of the top, I think because of trade importance, hence orienting yourself with a map. Fascinating! That's really cool. Love to learn. Very fun. Yeah, okay, yeah, I vibe with this. I vibe with actually being up here. I don't know where we are, but... We're in the city. Oh, yeah. Not far at all. Yeah, at this point, I usually am fucking up. Oh, I wanted to read that, but okay. At least one round. The rest I'm mostly okay. No, that's not the place we just looked at, was it? I don't remember. Okay, was the grain drying on the street, is that just everywhere? That's just all over, right? They do that everywhere. Okay. Down here. Sibugai? 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 Is that a place or is that a word? Keep looking, maybe. Bug. Okay, Bug, B-U-U-G, seems like it may be a place. Naga! Oh, I was looking for that in a different round. I never found it. Bug, maybe? Maybe Bug is Berengay? Maybe? Bet I passed it. Bet I saw it and didn't see it. And chat says I saw it! Awesome. I am just, God, I need to get better at scanning the map. I think I just need to do more of it. I gotta catch up to E. Fuck, I saw it? Are you serious? Bug! Poblacion! Yeah! Bug. Oh my goodness. Yeah! Okay, hold on. It's warm in here, unfortunately. It's cold as fuck outside. Can't leave my window open for too long or it gets freezing in here, but then as soon as the window's closed, it's like hot as fuck. Scanning champ. That would be you, E. Several earlier civilizations oriented themselves to the rising sun, and north and south were derived from left and right. Whoa. That's cool. Bug. I like that. Bug. Okay. Does make sense, yeah. Ugh, I love learning. This is so cute. Bayanihan. Yes, I'm already forgetting what it said. Bayanihan, okay. Like, it's crazy how, like, practice actually is really helpful. Wait, nobody told me, or I missed it. Are tuk-tuks actually helpful to learn? Are tuk-tuks actually useful? In your opinion? Because they might be useful for some people and not others, but I would like to hear the thoughts. Bayan means city? What? So Ihan? Bayan Ihan? Was that was the end? The city of Ihan, do we think? Masbate! Okay, I know you are. Masbate is little and... right? Hello? Am I goofy? Masbate? Mindoro? Leete, Luzon. Masbate, yes, this is a smaller one. San Fernando, do we think that's where we are? Or do you think they get their stuff from there? Stuff that starts at something Bayan in San Fernando. Yeah. Yeah. So maybe Fernando. Oh my god, there's two. Is poblacion a name of something or is that a word? Because I see 3 of them in a row. 4. Okay, I'm looking for Fernando or Ihan. Aw, Mariposa. Mariposa is such a good word. Masbate? Yeah. I think. I thought I said Masbate. I don't know. San Fernando, like here? Is this part of Masbate? Oh, there's an... The Philippines is so cruel to me. What do you mean there's another San Fernando? On an island next to Masbate that is maybe... Oh my god. I know there's a million of them, yes, but I'm pissed that they're this close to this. I'm sure there's like 2 or 3 others. Oh my god. Oh, that's really funny. I don't hate that though. I don't hate that. I can't be mad at that. The score overall, maybe, but let's see, how did we do? Yeah, these first 2 were fucking rough, but I'm not mad about the last 3. I'm not mad about those. Okay. Hey Caitlin, why did you pick the Philippines? I don't know. Nobody asked me that, but I feel like I needed to talk about it. I have no idea why this is what I'm doing today. I said it's a thing that I've thought about doing for a while and have never done. I've done it with like early in my learning. I did it with Indonesia. I had a lot of fun and it helped a lot. I still don't, Indonesia is in my like strongest regions, which I still don't know if it deserves to be up there, but it's helped me enough. I should go back. I should do some more like relearning Indonesia, because I really love guessing in Indonesia. It is so hard and I like it a lot. I am finding myself enjoying Philippines as well, and I think for the same reasons, because it's like a puzzle, like with the multiple islands. I don't know why, like that is just like so pleasing to my brain, like that level of complicated. I like it a lot. Oh, I forgot I was gonna do this. I wouldn't know. I never learned tuk-tuks. I read some stuff about them for Philippines and Nigeria, but it seemed too much to get into. Yeah, it seems very complex. And you know, part of the reason that I do my notebook is because I don't always like... Oh, I thought I could go down the road. That's why I went back that whole way. Is because a lot of graphics don't gel with my brain, or like having them... Hello. Combining graphics helps me better because then I can associate stuff with each other. So that was one where I was like, I wouldn't even know how I would go about making any sort of like note for myself about that. And I think that was what made me go, well, maybe I come back to this then. I don't know where the fuck we are. Don't call my name, don't call my name. San Fernando. San Fernando, all listing all of the San Fernandos in the Philippines, and I'm sure there's more across the world. It's a big enough country that learning stuff is useful, so why not exactly, you know? I don't know much about the Philippines, definitely haven't seen anything about tuk-tuks. Mainly I know that the Palawan pawn shop is big. That's really funny. Dog, I have no clue where we are. Let's go down, let's hang out on Mindanao. Mindanao. No clue. Send it. Vibes! I feel like more often than not, when I'm in an area like that, I'm in Mindanao, but that could be confirmation bias. Yay! I won't be mad at 22.6K. Yeah, I'm so in Philippines mode. I was like, oh, maybe we jump over to do some Indonesia too. But I'm like, no, I just want to look at the Philippines. I just want to know more about the Philippines. This is what I've attached myself to. Oh, come on. There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright. San Fernando. Oh, jeez. It's something I bet it exists, but I truly hope if it doesn't exist that somebody does. Again, it makes a map grouping of like every concepcion on Earth. Where like you open up every location, it drops you in front of like some sort of municipal building or sign that is for Concepcion, but it's like all 400 of them. There are so goddamn many of those all over the world. And I'm sure there's other things that are more likely to have duplicates that are more common, but that one is just so okay. Sticks out to me so much. Okay, green is like along this. I don't know. Oh, another San Fernando. Should go to San Fernando just because. We are learning. We might duel though. We might duel. To finish my thought about not wanting to study something else because I'm locked in on the Philippines. We might duel. I know, there are so many of them. There's one right here. There's also one right here. I'm sure there's more. An NMPZ map where you are in a San Fernando. Fuck, okay. I don't know where I am. Somewhere. We're in San Fernando. I'm gonna freak it. Okay, it wasn't, but it could have been. It could have been, and we should always be afraid of that. Okay, Happy New Year. I love these signs. We got Cebu, but we don't know if we're in Cebu or if it's just something branded. San Fernando? No! You get me. Okay. Okay. I have no idea if there's any consistency in this playlist. I was just listening to this. Looks like maybe it's top. I can't tell. I was listening to stuff and going, I like that. I like that. I like that. We'll see. The vibe is at least upbeat enough to keep me awake, and that's all we need. Okay, 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 okay. Cebu. Consolacion. Tayu? What does that say? Barangay. Is that just another spelling of barangay? Is my assumption here. Tayud Consolacion. Consolacion. Hey. Tayud and Consolacion. All right. Sick. I like it. I like it. I like to be able to read signs. It's like I'm like decoding stuff. Okay. Leong, Kataigan, and then Masbate, which I found last time. It was hiding under Philippines. Kataigan, and we know this is involved. Maybe. Leong, Kataigan. Leong, Kataigan. Say it over and over again so I don't forget it. Leong, Kataigan. Leong. Oh, yeah. No? Yeah? That seems like maybe it's a spelling that somebody at Google did weird. Leong. Kataigan? Yeah? That feels reasonable. That feels reasonable. I like that. Fuck! Shit! Damn it! That's another Kataigan! Oh. Oh, damn. That's okay. That's okay. Leong. Did that not? Oh. Fucked up. The Philippines is so intricate, I think, in many ways. There's a bunch of languages in the Philippines, so it wouldn't be surprising if there's some differences in words. Yeah, that tracks. That makes sense. Weekday stream, this is how we hit champs? Maybe. I've said it a couple times. I would like to be streaming more. I just have to like find the motivation for it. And today's motivation is that I was studying Philippines and I figured might as well do it and hang out with y'all at the same time. Then you can tell me stuff. I have a vague overview of the provinces. I don't know them well. Eliolio. And I'm still working on them. Where did you go? Eliolio. Banate. But I'm working on it. Currently, the goal is to like get kind of familiar with how to navigate. Right, that's Banate. And I am taking suggestions and corrections. Papaya. Can I see that? I don't. Am I silly? Is it in here? Oh. Oh well, I don't know what that's trying to tell me. Fuck! Well, okay. Close enough. I'll take it. I didn't think I would get that far away. I thought it would, because there were other cities in here, that this wouldn't be. Fair enough. I gotta look further out. Oh hey, that's not so bad. That's really close to my record. That's not so bad. Okay. Let's see. Hey, that's good. I didn't get anything under 1K. I didn't get anything under 2K this time. That's good. That's pretty good. I love it. Let's do it again. Okay. I think we'll do one more set of 5, and then we'll do some duels, and then we might come back to the Philippines. Okay. Gotta get comfy in the map over here, because I really, prior to this, have done like no studying aside from I knew the names of the major islands, and where they were. So this is like big change, big improvement. We'll see how far it gets me. So far, doing pretty good. The results are already showing themselves. However, the thing with me is always, will it stick? I feel like this is more practical map reading stuff as opposed to like remembering like license plate colors, which I am kind of also trying to do, but like that isn't coming as handy. How would you say that? Isn't coming to use quite as frequently as I was expecting. So I don't even mind if I lose that a little bit. I can't read that. Oh, what is this? What do you have to say to me? Nothing I could read. Okay, sick. Yeah, but which barangay are you officials of? Buntog. Capiz. Oh shit, I should know where that is. I remember Buntog though. Ooh, yeah. I feel like 1 week I learn every single Japanese utility pole plate and the next I go wrong continent. I get that. I get that so much. How to pros learn something and not forget it. It's gotta be repetition. Like, I feel like that has to be the way. Like, you pretty much have to review it every week. Yeah, like, I feel like that's the only way you hold it. Because I'm like, if I learn, like, you know, gag, a car meta that, you know, about an island, and if about an island that I don't see very often, if I don't run into that island for, say, I don't know, weeks or months, and then we get dropped there at the end of a really long game that was going really well, and I don't remember that car, I won't remember that car meta, and then we die, which is definitely not something that happened 3 days ago on stream. But there's stuff that I just don't hang on. I'm not figuring out where the fuck we are at all. I won't retain if I'm not using it frequently. So I was like, yeah, oh yeah, Penne pays off. It's my favoritely shaped island. It looks like a weird heart with too many, like a lumpy heart. That's why I like it so much. Yay! That one was a fluke. I didn't deserve that 4K. I did not deserve that. I knew so much in 2023 and I've forgotten pretty much everything since I don't play much anymore. Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, whenever I'm not playing, I feel like a newbie all over again. I have like no grasp on anything. So, you know, it's worthwhile to keep playing. Remember more. If like the goal is to remember more. It is fun. I've talked about it on stream before, that like feeling of like hitting a point where I go, oh, I can take on more information. Like when I'm learning stuff, I'm like, oh geez, this is so much. I feel like, oh God, I've maxed out. I'm never gonna be able to learn anything else for GeoGuessr. And then at a certain point, my brain just goes, oh, I got it. Like I've absorbed that. And like I just suddenly am ready to learn more stuff. And so like finding that line has been really fun and like interesting. And something I've had to get good at, where like I can't just absorb everything. That's what I was talking about earlier, is like filtering out stuff that is like a maybe key, or like a if then kind of key. Shit. No, that's not helpful. Maybe it is. I don't know it. Or like specifically with tuk-tuks, what I was talking about was that like they're so Naughty City? They're so these places have these 3, and these places have these 2, and these places have this one, but that one is also found other, like I just can't start with that. And so I've had to get really good at, and at least in my mind, good to my own brain of like picking and choosing what to like absorb, because then it sticks better, and then I will eventually get to the point where I feel like I can learn new stuff, which like makes sense. Like that's just how brains work, but it is like an interesting thing to be like cognizant of. Okay, Naughty City. I don't know where we are. Okay. Okay, GeoGuessrs, I'm in my last 40 seconds here, and I'm not gonna look at chat until the round is over, but I would like you to tell me what about this location that you've seen would maybe give you any inclination to where? If I haven't seen any words that are helpful to me, are there any vibes that you've caught that I have not? What do you say? Oh, okay. Put on there. Wah! Okay, well, that was completely on accident. I did not deserve that. Damn, that's crazy. It's crazy when stuff goes from something I'm trying to remember to something that's just in there, right? Like that, like, noticing that is so weird. Like, oh damn, that just lives in my head now. Like, I don't have to think about that anymore. I just know what that bollard looks like. It's strange. I don't need a mnemonic for that anymore, it just exists. That's just how memory works. Yeah, we can quickly remember, recall things we use a lot. The rest is hard to access or it gets forgotten easily. Only vibe I'm catching is this sweet guitar. Isn't this fun? This one is called Happy Together by Hatami Tsunami. It is tagged as psychedelic, happy, and laid back on Epidemic Sound. Shout out to Epidemic Sound. It works some of the times, but do you know the trike meta? If it's the vehicle that the camera's on, then probably not. Okay, I know I said I would do that. We would go play. Oh wait, no, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I was like, I want to keep playing. Well, yeah, I'm gonna keep playing. I am having a lot of fun. I did have a very good time picking out the music for a background stream, because I know that people don't like the GeoGuessr music sometimes. I love it. I like it quite a bit, but I can understand that it's quite repetitive. And now this way I theoretically won't get DMCA takedown for like accidental tracks inside of like study track or chill music, digital music that I find on YouTube, even if I'm not supposed to get copyright marked. This, I pay for the right, I pay to be able to play this, so hopefully all goes well. I can play whatever I want from this frickin' website. Whenever the trikes have a flat roof, it's more likely to be south. If the roof is like separated where one side is a lot higher than the other, it's more likely north. Like the tuk-tuks? Like the passenger side? Like the passenger versus driver side thing, like that? Is that what you mean? Yeah, okay. I have dabbled in that. That's kind of what I was talking about, where I was like, I don't know, because there were so much around it, I like didn't want to internalize too much in case I internalized it incorrectly. But it's good to know that there is something at least simplified to work with. So like these, you're saying, so separated like this, not one flat roof, is more likely to be northern islands. Cool. And then the flat roofs that go all the way across. Okay, let's see if we can notice that. Okay, well we are, I don't know what color that's supposed to be. Do you think that's green? Purple, orange. I want to say green's in here, but I don't actually 100% know. I would have to double check, which we'll see. I'm sometimes bad at discerning what color they are, so, but that did seem green. And I don't think there's like a teal that would be different. There's not a blue. I don't think there's a blue. Okay. Did I read it wrong? Was it on the top? Was it on the top? I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna find that again. Oh wait, can I? Was it on the top? Am I? The bottom was green? Okay, bottom is green there too. Hold on. Am I silly? Am I stupid? Hold on. Green. Pink and, or orange and, pink and red. Green. Purple. No, purple. Orange. Purple. Orange. Hold on, we're looking at Plunkett. See, this is what I mean by like, I either am just never remembering it correctly, or like something is like fucked up and it's just not. Oh. Okay. What am I doing here? What is happening? Can I spell? Can we try for like 2 seconds to be able to type? Good lord. Okay. But I can't just click. What did I do here? Why? I thought I had that one. Okay, green is not on Mindanao. That was my fault. I don't know why I thought... Oh, it's because up here in my head, pink and red are attached to green. They are not. Pink and red are not attached down here. And they are not attached to green. Okay, okay. So that would have been very helpful had I not misremembered. Okay, that's good. I must have been thinking of blue. Right, I must have been thinking of blue. Blue is underneath pink, not green. If I can remember these, I think it's going to be super fucking helpful. We're just going to leave that up. I'm not going to look at it while we stream, but... Yeah. Okay. 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 Now I'm mad. I'm not mad about it. I just need to do better. Stream idea, choose a random new 20 meta learnable meta map and spend 30 minutes cramming them and duel a friend on it. That is so funny. That would be... E, do you want to do that? E, are you still here? Or are you at your adult job? Oh, that would be crazy. It's kind of funny because I made an infographic for it years ago, but the license plates were so new it wasn't really seen in coverage until now. That's cool. There is like a passage of time amongst the coverage that like obviously has to be there because not all coverage can be instantaneous and happen all the time forever. But like, it's really cool. Like that kind of thing is really cool to me. And I know we like scream about like, what do you mean we're gonna get the mainland Malaysia poll stickers out on like Sabah and Sarawak and stuff, but like that's kind of cool that like we're like the infrastructure is changing and now we're gonna start seeing it reflected. That's cool. I don't know. It's neat. It's like not that big of a concept, but it's kind of cool. It's fascinating. That kind of thing is really cool to hear about. Wait, that's such a fun idea. Competitive learning. Yeah, we could try. I'll see if I can figure out how we would do that. And we should try to do that. I think that would be extremely funny. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that at some point. I'd have to like prep something, but we can figure it out. It's like how Oklahoma has red license plates now, but it'll be a while till we start seeing that in game. That's really cool. That's just really cool. I feel like I'm just like so easily charmed by like being alive. They're like just like things like that. Like, damn. Cool. I get to learn that Oklahoma has red license plates. And like, I didn't know that before. I have no reason to know that. It's not even relevant to GeoGuessr yet, but I'm just like, it's just like kind of cool that I know that now. I love to learn, you guys. I just love to know stuff. I love this big, beautiful earth that we live on. I love the people that are here. You guys, oh my god. Okay, first of all, insane week. That my GeoGuessr notebook has people are having a heyday with it on Instagram. It's crazy. This morning, I think it passed 300,000 views. Wild. My Instagram account that I made 10 days ago has over 1,000 followers. Terrifying. So scary. Not the point. The point is that everybody like has been so excited to like teach me stuff. It's so exciting. Like, if people are like sending me, like somebody made, I'm like actually gonna cry about this. Somebody made a bunch of like made a set of Pinterest boards about niche Australian like bus stop infrastructure to send it to me because I said it was interesting that when they commented on the post about it. I was like, that is so cool. And they were like, hey, I hope it's okay. I made this and sent it, and they said, well, I'll keep adding to it if you like it. And I was like, I love it. And then so many people have been like, oh my God, I should make a notebook. And I'm like, you should. And then I've had a couple people DM me and send me like screenshots, and like somebody sent me a video of their new notebook that they just started. They just started a GeoGuessr notebook. I'm gonna fucking tear up. I'm like genuinely tearing up about it. I love people so much. I'm not gonna like air out people's DMs because that was sent privately, but like even some of the like just the public comments are like so sweet, and people being so like kind about like my goofy notebook and like being so excited to like learn stuff and like just see it and read it. Like, I'm like, these are just my notes. They're wrong. I'm learning that there's some things in there that are just not correct because I either forgot or fucked it up. But like everybody's I love the enthusiasm about like how excited people have been to like teach me stuff. But yeah, I've gotten some really fun DMs, some really sweet ones, some really funny ones. And then just a lot of comments. I've tried to reply to anybody who had like right away, I just, reply to everybody because there weren't that many replies, but then it kind of blew up a little bit. And so now I'm trying to just reply to people who have like comments or like stuff to share. And like, or questions to ask. And that's been really cool. Somebody said, mentor me. And I had to be like, that's my secret is that I'm actually kind of just okay at GeoGuessr. Like, I'm not, the notes look impressive, but like I'm not actually like that good. I'm like good. I'm like fine. I can play GeoGuessr, but I don't have much more than that. Like, it's very sweet that people have been very sweet. Anyways, oh my God, I'm not gonna cry. I'm normal, but it's the things, just the creativity and like the learning and the sharing. Oh, it was so nice. It was so nice. I love when art and niche shit brings people together. I think that's so nice. It's so cute. Stop, I'm gonna cry. Oh, is that about my that the world is beautiful and I love to know stuff? Yeah. Wait, what? That's wild. I know. I had 50K on Sunday. It hasn't been that many days. Crazy. Ugh. The GeoGuessr community just loves learning things and sharing things with other people. I know, it genuinely, I'm so glad that like this is where I ended up, because that is like entirely everything that I love. Like, I love knowing niche stuff. Like, we've talked about, I talk about typefaces a lot, or at least enough here that I love typefaces. I know like whatever, the like 15 to 20 most popularly used typefaces. And it just seems like I know a lot more than that because they're the 15 to 20 most popularly used. So I can point them out and I say it's that. And my sisters say, shut the fuck up. But I think it's funny, so I don't ever stop. But I like to point out typefaces. I love to learn like the intricacies of typesetting and graphic design things, and like knowing like letter what's the word I'm looking for? Like vocabulary about like letter forms. Like, that's just so like that niche thing that is like super, super specific. When I was in middle school, I memorized like 50 some digits of pi for a March 14th like pi contest. It's not that many, but like it's more than most people know. And so like a thing that I'm like very fond of is the number pi, because I can still recite like 50 digits off the top of my head. I'm just the things that stick. The things that stick in here are that flavor of thing. Like it's like it is that flavor of like remembering and like recognizing that really specific, like something really specific and really niche, and being able to point it out. Not so much with pi, that is more of just a memorization thing, but like with typefaces specifically, just the things that my brain latches onto. So GeoGuessr makes a lot of sense for me. It's worked out pretty well. Oh, Wednesday stream. I know. I've snuck up on you. I said it earlier. I was studying and I figured I might as well do it on stream, because then people can help me. People can help me out. Man, did I misread Masbate Island? It would be surprising if you didn't, honestly. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've done the same many a time. Back in 2021, people didn't even know the different Czech-Slovak sign fonts. Ugh, times they are a-changin'. I love typefaces. I really do love typefaces. Fonts bail me out so often in Europe. Yeah. Hold on. Wait. Okay. Wait. Hold on. This is unrelated. Well, it's semi-related. Let me see if I can find it. I took a screenshot earlier. Who did I send that to? Oh, I know. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to find a picture, and I thought it was fucking funny. Okay, copy. Let's see if this will open. Normal people in San Francisco are fucking sick of every billboard being for AI slop. And then this comment really resonated with me. Takes a real artist to go, I have to deface this billboard promoting an evil corporation's evil product. But crucially, the typeface and kerning must match, or else it's cringe. I don't experience cringe, so that part wasn't quite me, but I crucially must match the typeface and the kerning, because why wouldn't I is more my thing. Yeah, I thought that was fun. I enjoyed that a lot. I enjoyed that quite a bit. Like, this is extremely impressive for like being freehanded, and down here too. It matches quite well. Anyways, I thought that was funny. I can think of at least 2 other people who love fonts. Theorics changed some of her on-screen alerts to use fonts that Italian road signs use. And Ellen from now on can never look at the Polish sign without commenting on how amazing the font is. The Polish, I love the Polish font. I actually also really like the Hungary sign font too. I think they're both quite good, but quite clean. Actually, I would love, the typeface that I use is called Etna. That I use it for my captions, which I had to like learn how to code in. The most coding I've done since HTML in high school. I had to learn a little bit of CSS to be able to do this, because I really wanted this typeface to match all my stuff. But I use this on my captions. I use it on my shorts, YouTube shorts / Instagram reels for captions there too. Titles, I use it on my, what's the word I'm looking for? YouTube thumbnails. I use it on the thumbnails. Because I think it's quite crisp and clean, and it also kind of reminds me of like some unique fonts. I know it's not the same, but it does. I don't know. It has like a clean infrastructure font, but new wavy to me. I don't know. I've always liked it, and I think it looks very nice with the GeoGuessr logo, which is the primary reason that I use it, because I think it looks nice with that. The old bold Slovak font was so nice. I'm kind of annoyed. I changed to newer signs. RIP. Devastating. Ugh. Change is good except for when it makes me sad. And unfortunately, yeah. Unfortunately, sometimes you gotta move forward, even if you miss the typeface that they used to use on the billboard near your grandparents' house. But we do our best. Hi, hello, welcome. Okay, let's get back in this. What do we got? I think I've got 2 rounds left of here. And then we'll decide if I want to do another 5 rounds or if I want to do duels. Part of me would like to play duels because I love to play duels, and part of me is nervous that after what happened to my music? I didn't know what happened there. There we go. Part of me is nervous about our performance on Sunday and what that will mean for me attempting to play duels. Oh, I completely forgot the guess and give. Oh my god, guess and give is this week. Oh, I'm conflicting streaming. Oh, I feel like a jackass. Oh, I forgot that was this week. Yeah. The event where some of the GeoGuessr community are raising money for charity started today. You should totally raid over to whoever's hosting. Yes, 1000% we're gonna raid over to them. Oh my god, I forgot. I don't know why I thought it was a weekend thing. I think I just assume everything is a weekend all the time. A weekend thing all the time because that's when I stream. No, we will 100%. And I've taken the note about trying to remember to raid more after stream. I forget all the time because I stream so late that like I'm tired and I'm going to bed and I like don't even think about it. But everybody should remind me when it seems like I'm winding down. Tell me that I should be looking for someone to raid, or if you have an idea for someone to raid, like you should all poke me before I end stream, and I'll try to do more raids. Oh, I've just gone in a circle. Awesome. Okay. Yes, we will raid. We will raid. Guess and give. Guess and give. Now till Sunday. Okay, so a weekend is encapsulated in it, but it is not just the weekend. That makes sense. Okay, this coverage is making me stressed. Okay, there's some text we can work with. I cannot read. I cannot read. I'm illiterate. Okay, can I get, okay, I can't go anywhere? Oh, and we're being haunted, okay. I have to leave town, I think is what it's telling me, is I have to leave town. I was trying to not have to leave town. Fuck. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Has anybody seen anything that will help? I'm not gonna look now because I'm asking for help until after the round. Has anybody seen anything that would tell them where we are that I should try to think about next time? Fuck, okay. Fuck, okay, alright. Bottom half, I'll take it. Middle North Island, hey, that's not bad. Sugarcane. Right, okay, so there's some farmland stuff. Okay, let's look. Corn, okay, that's kind of everywhere. Sugarcane, yeah. Majority of sugarcane can be found on Negros and Panay. Okay. Okay, so that was great. Okay, that's pretty much exactly where that was. I'm trying to remember that. Sugarcane, sugar. Panay is my favorite island. So if I think about it being, I don't know. And I have a fucking sweet tooth. So yeah, okay. Yes, I will try to remember that. I feel like I run into sugarcane a lot. That's super helpful. The stuff like these, this is what I was talking about, where it's so spread out, I like try not to look at, but this seems pretty relatively condensed. It is up here a little bit. What is under there? What is there? Okay, which one? Above Mindanao. Okay, so around Bantagas City, there's also some. So I'll have to keep an eye out. There's also a little bit down Mindanao. Okay. Still scary. That's still scary, but that's good. That's a good place to start at the very least. Okay, I like it. So I'm wondering if they were in a car or not, because it didn't look like a car road. It was. Oh, it was kind of like, yeah, kind of claustrophobic, but I do think they were in some kind of vehicle. Maybe? Well, maybe not. The coverage was okay. I suppose it could be walking, though. I don't see any... I don't know. I actually don't know. It looks like this is the front of a car, I think, though, so it does seem like it probably is. Oh yeah, there's the back of the car. Yeah, there were just a few spots where it looked kind of interesting. It's a normal Gen 4 car. Yeah. I don't know shit about the generations, but if I look close enough, I bet I could find it. I could point out a car. I know the shape of a vehicle. Okay, what is my... Okay, the music just doesn't want to play anymore. Is that what's happening here? Did we run out of music? Okay, let's just start over. Yeah, Car. I know Car. Good friend of mine. My car is currently... No, I love my car. Having a car in the city is my nemesis because my car got impounded right before Halloween. Still mad about it. QZ or QZN. Doesn't mean anything to me off the top of my head, but sorry for yelling. It might mean, oops, excuse me, might mean something. If I can get a little bit more narrowed down. Do you have anything for me? No, because you hate me. Okay, fuck, okay, we're laying down. Fuck, okay. Blue. Blue? Blue. Was sort of in here. Okay, I've already forgotten. Q, okay, Q. Something with a Q in this area. If I'm wrong again, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh, okay. Maybe? Maybe? That's a Q. I don't remember. It was like QZ. Was it QZN? It might have been QZN. Okay, so that actually does make a lot of sense. Doesn't mean we're like in there, but let's try it. Okay. Well, a little further north. But I got the right island. That's not bad. To force myself to drive every week or two to make sure my battery doesn't drain. It's annoying. So I only really need to drive on occasion. I get that. Yeah, I also... Yeah, if you let it go for a while, it'll start to drain. Especially, I live, I don't know your particular climate, but it's right now it's fucking cold up here. And if I don't drive my car regularly, my battery will die because it's too cold. Arizona is one of the regions as well as being seen. I don't know why I cannot hold in my head that like the city names can also be the regions. Okay, well, that did seem quite rural, so I probably should have put that together when I was looking at a major city here. But that's okay. I made it around, sort of. Hold on, let me double check something, because I think I immediately vacated my head one piece of information for another. Okay, so that would have been more central. Oh, that's right, because this... Wait. Yeah. Because this... I guess I was quite close. Becomes purple, not blue. So above the water. Okay, so no, I would have been still within the blue section. That's okay. That's still good. That's still good. 78 in LA right now. Oh, lucky. Going below freezing. Yeah. We are also currently pretty cold. I actually don't even know. I haven't been well, I have been outside today to get a package, but let's look here. Now I'm curious. What are we working with? Okay, 16. Isn't that bad? Feels like 10. Not horrible. Oh, it's gonna snow tomorrow. I think snow is pretty. I hate driving when it's snowy. I don't have to drive that much, but I've been getting, we're doing it again. Sorry, we're gonna play again. I'm having fun here. Dogwood. I've been getting more painting jobs, more face painting jobs. I had like 4 this past week, which is awesome. I think maybe I said it on stream on Sunday, but I didn't get any gigs for like 3 weeks, and I was like, fuck, it's like over, like the season's over. I'm not gonna get like any external work for probably till the spring or summer. That sucks so bad. But then I got like 4 all at once. I was like, oh, thank God. But I've been out of the house a ton. It's always a delight. I fucking love face painting. I was at, I don't know how much am I going to talk about here. It was an event that was like a dinner, like a formal dinner. I didn't know that before I went there because my boss doesn't tell me, and I think it's really funny. But it was a formal dinner for a company, like a holiday dinner for a company that works with McDonald's, I think. But it was so everybody was in like formal wear, like suit jackets, like dinner, like a supper club kind of style clothes, like dresses, and little kids wearing like big sparkly dresses. But then also Grimace was there. It was really funny. Oh no, I couldn't have talked about this on the stream because it was on Monday. It was so funny because I have to wear this like splattered paint looking shirt that's like my uniform. These mean something, don't they? This is like something maybe up north. I don't actually remember. So that was quite funny. He kept trying to get me to do the 6-7 thing with him, but I like didn't quite know what he was doing right away, because like in a mascot suit, like you don't talk, and so he was like doing the like that thing, and so in my head I was like, either you're trying to communicate something to me, you're trying to get me to ask about 6-7, or you're making a boob joke. And like of all of those, the first 2 seem more likely, but like how am I supposed to how would I know? Doc, I don't know where the fuck we are at all. I think I'm going in circles. But it did make me laugh. It was quite funny. I had like Grimace paint on me because I couldn't paint on Grimace, and I found that very funny. Okay, here we go. Am I finally out? It's fucking 20 seconds left. I'm not gonna find anything! I don't know if I've ever wow. Can't see. Oh! Okay, well, okay, we're fucked. I'm just gonna go up near Manila. This has, like, right? I think that means something. No, okay, it didn't mean anything that I thought it did. That's fine. Share your knowledge of this location. I have none, apparently. Boston is cold. Ooh, 33 in Ohio. Not bad, but still chilly. Anyways, aside from Grimace, it was a very nice night. I did have to drive in the snow, was the point of bringing that. It started snowing while I was there. I was like, fuck, drive home in the snow. I couldn't even see like the lines on the highway. This is so, I kept thinking to myself, I'm like, damn, I think we should have, everywhere where it snows should have the fucking Hokkaido snow arrows so I know how many lanes are on the road. Batangas, which is here, right? Yeah? Marilog Rosario. Do we think that's a... Okay, I have to remember to look further away. No, then there'd be one less meta. Nah, you could tell. I bet we could tell Minnesota apart from Hokkaido. I hope I could. Oh, Rosario. Okay. Rosario. Marilag. Maligaya? Marilag. Relax. Hello? Watch it not even be here at all. Oh, this music's too chill. We need something happening here. Oh, sure, yeah. I don't see what I'm looking for. Where's E? I need E. The error should have state-specific designs. There you go. Yeah, that's the answer. I can't find this. So, I don't see any of those. Marilag. Marlock! Ha! Oh wow, okay, that is a lot further from Rosario. God, I need to learn... Okay, so I need to get further away from stuff, because to me, I would assume that this would be part of, or like, associated with this one or this one more so than that. So I just gotta like, scan further, I think is what I'm learning here. If this is even it, let's find out. It is! Thank God, okay. Yeah. Okay. I have to look further. I have to look further away. Because I would not have associated Rosario with Batangas, and I would not have associated, what was it, Marlog with Rosario based on these distances and how they put them on that sign. That is good to know. I feel like I'm learning. I feel like I am making real progress here. We'll find out next time it comes up in a duel, which we will after this. I think I am gonna do a duel for real. I am gonna duel. Okay. I cannot tell at all. The thing that sucks is that I mean, already sometimes the bikes don't have a plate at all. But the Philippines only has back plates on their... Okay, let's see. Okay, so I am noticing a lot of flat top tuk-tuks, so we'll see if this ends up being in the south. But they only have the one plate, and so if they don't have that plate, then I'm like, all right, they've got nothing. And then more often than not, I can't even discern what's on the plate regardless. So I like this plate knowledge a lot. It is so hard to be consistently findable. I think I'm only seeing flat top tuk-tuks. Okay. I'll probably not give you any Philippines locations for the next month now, probably with my luck. I just gotta keep practicing then on my own so I don't lose it. Surprising number of amount of English words. Yeah. It is, you know, kind of always depressing to see how much English is around the world. But it does make it easier to learn some of these areas. Or yeah, English, when you're seeing English in like a lot of English and a lot of Spanish in places that would not have organically become speaking that on their own, it's like, oh fuck. Oh shit, I didn't look. Find anything. Ah, okay. Flat top. Southern Island, southern half, okay. Okay, so that's something reasonable that, you know, maybe not an all the time, but something reasonable to look out for. I like it. Go back. Shit. Can we read you? BLC. Okay. That's not the right order. Let's see. I think I gotta add more music to this playlist. I think the reason it stopped because it was too short. Get more tunes in here. Guy in what? Like a guy in a valley or whatever up here? What's it called? Cagayan Valley. Okay, is there another Cagayan? There's also the fucking, okay, here's the thing that I fucking struggle with. Cagayan de Oro City. Are we talking here or are we talking about Cagayan fucking Cagayan? Or is this not the same thing? Cagayan, or is that the one with the U? No, it's still Cagayan. Okay. Oh, wait, Ballesteros. I think I've been dropped in Ballesteros before. Hold on. I know Ballesteros is a name of something. Oh. Don't know if it's a barangay, though. Ballesteros. Rick. Okay. I don't remember. How big is this? This is a big area, isn't it? Okay, I don't know if I need more information. Yes, English is one of the official languages over there. That is true. That is true. I'm just saying that I don't think they, without intervention, would have that. I don't know what I'm looking for. I actually don't know. Okay. Fuck. Okay, I'm not gonna find it in time. Center of this one. I was right. Oh, fuck. I don't remember. I did not remember it being that far north. Yeah, there's Ballesteros. Okay, cool. Damn. Okay, way far north. I got close. I was in the right. I got the right area. Right island. At a certain point, I'll take it. Know why so many vehicles say not for hire? Like, obviously because they're not for hire, but like it is so prevalent in the Philippines and a few other places too. I see it at least sometimes, but I feel like it is so not for sale and not for hire. Like lots. This lot is not for sale. This car is not for hire. Does anybody know what the like origin for that is, or like what the like why does it need to be said so much, or if it's just they just do it just cuz they're just very clear about what you can and cannot buy. I think Zambo, like here, Happy Valley, cute. Bullig. Okay, south. Tambulig. What I'm looking for. South, though, so very least we're probably somewhere here. Keep looking. Why would they need it? That's what, yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm wondering. Tambulik. I just don't know if there's a culture there around, like, can I buy this thing? Or, like, I don't know. I just find it interesting. I see it a lot. I've never looked it up. Figured I'd ask if anybody knew. I feel like maybe I should be just up in the map, but I'm not as good at scanning. We're like in, oh, okay, well that's not south. That's not south. That is quite northeast, if I'm being honest. Fuck, that's fine. I find it interesting how a lot of places use English because it's useful as a neutral language. Yeah. Yeah. The history of language is so fascinating. Damn, okay. Yeah, when I say I gotta look further away from stuff, I have to look way further. No, this was more. I knew this was the area, but I said sewer. It said south. Okay, all right. This one was mid. That's fine. Yeah, that one was pretty rough. That was pretty rough. All right. That's okay. I got really close to my next best score, which is exciting.